Yo, what's going on everybody? Nelson Chan from Hoop Live. Welcome back to another episode of Twitter Tuesdays. Like I mentioned before and in the last video, Twitter Tuesdays is just a series where you guys will be tweeting me at my Twitter account, at NellyNelChan, with the hashtags AskHoopinLife, with any questions, concerns, or thoughts that you guys may have that you guys will want to ask me or anyone on the Hoopin' Life channel. And I will do my best to answer all y'all questions, the best way that I can. And let's get on right ahead with it. First question, we have Alex Fung. Nelson, how did you meet the Fung Bros? Always enjoy watching y'all's in-game footage content. Start off, I want to say, Alex, thank you for all your love and support, man. But basically, how I met the Fung Brothers is actually in-game hoops, We go to the same LA Fitness, and this one day, I was already there hooping, and then Andrew, David, and Richie actually, walked into the gym. I was like, oh shoot, those are the Fung Bros and Richie Lee. So then we just started hooping that night together, and then everything was cool. We thought, we got each other's IGs and stuff and contact, basically just through basketball, like through the Hoopin' Life channel. Everything starts around with basketball. I feel like, basketball brings the world together, brings the people together in one shape or form. Whatever that may be. But yeah, me and the Fung Bros met a couple years ago at, LA Fitness hooping. Next up, we have Tomokatsu. He says, Nelson, Zoom or Boost? Alright, for all y'all who know me personally and, who rock with me or know how I play, or know what my likings are in terms of, my performance kick, y'all already know the answer to this question. I mean, give you guys a second. For all y'all who know me, which cushioning setup do I personally like the most? Make sure to leave that in the comment, y'all know, before I answer this question. And the answer between Zoom or Boost, is Zoom. Zoom Air is one of my most favorite cushioning setups of all time, especially, full length Zoom. I think to me, that's the best setup and my personal favorite, just for my play style and my personal liking. Other people might like other setups, but I personally like Zoom. But anyways, yeah. Boost is it's comfy, but it doesn't give me enough responsiveness that I would like. So Zoom all the way. Next up, we have Eric Liu 289. Nelson, any tips on scoring around the basket against a bigger dude? There's obviously a lot of ways that you can score around the basket, over a bigger dude. It always depends on the situation given at that very moment. How far is the distance between you and the big man really dictates what type of shots you're gonna take. Before all of this, it also depends on what type of player you are. If you're like an explosive high jumping player, or like you're low to the floor, you don't jump high type of player, all that dictates what type of shot you're gonna take in terms of the big man. So I mean, if you're super athletic, you jump super high. If you're able to just rise up and just tap the backboard on the guy, big deal, you do that. Or if you're lower to the ground, like let's say Tony Parker, who can't really jump that high, he has to do a variety of moves that kind of sleeper type moves that kind of gets the big man off guard, such as his patent floater. So I mean, there's a lot of different types of shots that you can take. Like I said, it depends on the situation and it depends on the type of player you are. For me, I would go with floaters, up and under layups, double clutch layups, 360 dunks, a baby 5 foot, 7 foot pull up, maybe a between the legs 360 windmill, off the backboard, out of bounds, layup, something like that. So like I said, different players, different moves. Next up, we got KD's secret cousin again. Yo, what it do, man? Shout out to you for asking more questions from the last video. This time you asked, how do you feel about the rapper G-Eazy? G-Eazy's cool. One of my most favorite songs, obviously, Good Life, because that came from, the Fast and Furious movie. One of the, my favorite, movie sagas of all time. Also, me, myself, I was cool, I mean, G-Eazy's cool. It's not much I could say about it. Maybe it's cool. Next up, we got Ho with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 O's. You know what I'm saying? Ho, he asked, Nelson, what basketball shoes do you recommend for outdoors? Outdoors, best outdoor sneakers right now that I performed lately. I think the Jordan 32 is nice. The rubber outsole on that, it's pretty thick. I like those outdoors. Actually, surprisingly, the KT2s does a pretty good job outdoors. You know, cushioning is nice, traction, you know, holds it down. Oh, and another great outdoor shoe has got to be the Under Armour Drive 4. You know, the rubber outsole on that is mad thick, so you know, those hold it real good. But I mean, it all depends on which shoe you like and which shoe that's, you know, comfortable to your liking or to your play style or whatnot. In terms of just like outdoor use, I would say those 3 shoes are pretty solid. Next up, we have Jose Marcos Soto. Nelson, have you ever think about doing some kind of giveaway? For real, bro? Jose Marcos, you gonna ask me if I ever thought about doing some type of giveaway. I don't know how long you've been following me on the Hoopin' Life channel or my social medias, but I've done some giveaways on the channel, a couple of them, you know, throughout the time that I did YouTube, and especially on Instagram. I don't think you'd be following me on Instagram because I do giveaways once a month, and sometimes even surprise drop giveaways that, you know, you just gotta be following me on my social media. Like, how you gonna ask me that question? But I understand if you're new to the channel, you know, that's okay. Maybe you should have kind of did your research. Check out my IG. I always be doing giveaways. Any advice in basketball injuries and how to train around it? Advice for basketball injuries and to train around it. Okay, so basically, if you want to prevent yourself from getting injured, obviously, one, don't do things that you're not capable of doing. So let's just say, don't do like an acrobatics layup on like 10 people and then you're gonna, you know, obviously like come down awkwardly, or you're gonna like step on someone's foot. Like, don't put yourself in that position where you're gonna get hurt. 2, obviously, you gotta strengthen all the muscles around your body. You know, if you have weaker, you know, bones, joints, muscles, it's easier to get hurt oftentimes. So, you know, obviously stay in good shape. Stay in good shape, you know, that would help you prevent not getting hurt that easily. That all ties in, you know, with training around it. I mean, at the end of the day, it all depends on what type of injuries you're talking about. Basketball is, you know, a physical contact sport. There's not 100% guarantee that you won't get injured. I mean, there is. That's if you don't play basketball, you just sit at home all day. I guarantee you won't get injured. I don't know, maybe actually, you actually, I mean, I take that back. You might somehow get injured that way somewhere doing something at home. But you know, basketball is full contact sport. Someone's able to like come under you off of a shot or a layup. You know, people always get injured that way. Or someone, you know, elbows you in the head, you know, Ron Artest, you know, that way you can get hurt that way. But it all depends on what type of injury you're asking. Maybe next time you could be more specific. I'll be able to answer your question better. All right, and the final question we have for this week's Twitter Tuesday goes out to Kenny. Oh man, how do we say it? I apologize on my behalf if I pronounce this wrong. Kenny Margiela, Madman. Anyways, he said, Nelson, you gonna hoop in the Menahunas Invitational next year? First of all, yo man, where are you from? How you know about the Menahunas Invitational? Shout out to my boy, close friend of mine, Jimmy Miyasaka. You know, he's like, you know, president, CEO. He's the guy, you know, started the whole Menahunas tournament. You know, he does his thing out in Hawaii. He has his own leagues out there. Speaking of Hawaii, your boy's gonna be there at the end of the month. So shout out to everyone in Hawaii right now. What are some good places to hoop? Yeah, my bad. Let's answer Kenny's questions first. Hooping in Menahunas Invitational next year. Probably. I played in the last couple of years. Our team took, you know, championship this year in the tournament. So hopefully, probably next year, probably play again, without a doubt. Did you play in it? I mean, if you played in it, you saw me, or you didn't see me, you could have said what's up. I don't know if you did or not, but I mean, that's dope, man. You asked about a tournament, you know, local from around here that I played in. That's what's up. That's cool. But to answer the question, probably playing it next year again. But you know, going back to what I was talking about earlier, your boy is gonna be in Hawaii at the end of the October. I think, what are the dates? Like, I'm gonna be there for like 5 days. I think from the 27th to like the 1st or 2nd, like that. Everybody out in Hawaii, you know, what are some good spots to go to? What are some good places to hoop at? You know, leave down in the comments below, man. I'm excited. I haven't been to Hawaii since 2005. So it's gonna be crazy, man. I'm excited to go there and meet anybody out there in Hawaii. And I wanna hoop out there. I wanna know where are some good spots to hoop, or I wanna be able to hoop with you guys if you guys are down to hoop. When I'm out there, I might do something special, like, you know, like a meet and greet or like some type of challenge out there in Hawaii. But you know, I'm still planning the work. So all you Hawaii people out there, man, I'm coming for y'all. Make sure to leave down in the comments, you know, what's good out there, and we'll see what's up. Thank you guys for watching that video on the 2nd episode of our new Twitter Tuesday series. Like I mentioned before, if you guys have any questions, thoughts, concerns, or you guys just want to chit chat, make sure to tweet me at my Twitter at NellyNellChan with the hashtag AskHoopinLife. If you guys don't put the hashtag AskHoopinLife, I'm not gonna see your your questions. All right, so make sure to put that hashtag on there. Ask me whatever y'all want, and I'll try my best to answer it. Like I said, we're doing this every week, every Tuesday, dropping the video. So make sure to get y'all questions in. And yeah, man, I really enjoy doing these videos, engaging with y'all, answer all y'all questions, and just be able to chat with y'all. And hopefully I can, bring some type of value, or answer any type of questions that you guys may have. And yeah, in regards to Hawaii, like I said, all you Hawaii people, or not even Hawaii people, just leave down in the comments below what are some things to do in Hawaii, where are some good places to hoop in Hawaii, who should I go check out in Hawaii. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Check out these other 2 videos over here. Follow my social media, for any live new updates that I might have. So, like I said, there might be surprise giveaways. So, make sure to keep on check with that. And until next time, that's a wrap with this video. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.